What is up, my little beans? It's Blanco Bean, and today we are reacting to BGC 7 Funniest Moments. So, just a little bit of a backstory. BGC 7 was the first season that I have ever seen when it came to Bad Girls Club, and it's also my #1 season that I've always enjoyed and loved. And so I'm going to be reacting to this, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of my opinions throughout this reaction about it, because I've seen the season, I've seen it multiple times, so there's nothing really new about it. But of course, I want to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions about whether or not you agree with me. Do you agree with some of the people that I like? Are there other opinions that y'all have while I'm watching this? So, hope you enjoy.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out. Like you alright? What happened? It's bad out here. I thought a ghost attacked you, bitch. I was about to start swinging.
We look alike, honestly. Except you had bigger.
Judy looks so young here. She still looks young, but she would look younger.
If you real, come tell me you did it. Don't talk to me like I did it. Bitch, come up here. I dare you try me. I advise you to shut up. I didn't even do it. I don't give a damn. Shut up. Hi. How are you? I've never been in trouble in my entire life. Shelly, stop crying. I got manhandled, Angie.
Oh yeah, when they got arrested.
It's something really can't be talked about because of their. Is it a transvestite?
Shut up.
Times were definitely different back then.
You need to shut the up. Yeah, you sick bitch. Tell me to shut up in my face. You hide in a room.
What?
What? You don't understand English, stupid bitch.
Priscilla, you would be somebody that would do my laundry in real life. There were donkeys, actually.
Oh, Priscilla.
I smell like though. So does our house. So trailer park. That's racist. Bitch, I can't be racist. I'm white.
But you love voodoo dolls too that aren't humans. But they are deep down inside. They have feelings too.
Do one of you guys touch
The awkward silence.
I'm gonna act like you didn't ask. Step to me like a bitch, bitch. That bitch, you wanna come to me? Becca, bitch. I'm not playing with you, bitch. And yes, bitch, I'm not letting you go. Bam. You what is that? No. What is that? It's called a cucaracha.
I may be crazy, but I think something is really wrong with Priscilla. Instead of fighting me,
I can't believe this was like the first night, first drama night. Like,
Let's go.
I feel like the first night is always crazy on Bad Girls Club.
freestyle because my name is Judy and I run the Mucket Club. Throwing ones, throwing 20s on the strip. Oh, bitch.
Everybody gonna get retaliated on.
Nastasia's reaction to her $1.99 bleach is just like any other hood pissed because you don't have your 99 cents because you could have used it for a cheeseburger.
They burnt his head.
Oh my god, Tasha.
It looked like it in eyes.
And that's the thing, it's not like Nastasia was even, you know, really big. She's like small sized in real life. Not that I've seen her, but
Maybe so.
Judy
This pizza.
was trifling for doing something like that.
I spit on their pizza and they're like, yeah, eat that bitch. You're down.
How am I eating your spit, bitch? You ain't
On the
no wine.
pizza.
This one, I don't know, she's switching teams real fast.
What the hell are you doing? I'm a ghost.
You can tell how bored they were in this house. Like, I'm pretty sure there's been many boring moments just living in this house. No TV, no phones, just having to live in a house all together.
She truly thinks that we're like trying to be cool and be friends. You know, I really don't mind picking on Judy because it's funny, and I mean, somebody's gonna do it, so might as well be me, and I at least get a good laugh out of it.
Is that gator language?
It's a little French there. BGC is come here.
Oh no, are you calling him over here? Oh no.
He is so cute.
Ain't nothing cute about that damn alligator.
She can sleep in glass. I think I'll run this house.
Oh god.
Kiss my ass.
I shouldn't be cleaning after your mess.
No, what? Bitch, boom. Baby.
Go ahead, do it, some of the hand in my face. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She's not worth it.
Go ahead.
It's not worth it.
Go ahead.
It's not worth it.
How many? How many? How many go aheads? How many until
You shut the up.
You freak! You ugly ass hoe!
Illiterate ass bitch.
Get job, you dirty mother.
I'll be right back. Save some for Angie.
Ooh.
You don't even smoke cigarettes and hurts. Man, when mine start looking like that, I quit cold turkey.
You know, I really just have very little respect for him at this point. So how's work?
It's good.
Do you do a lot of promoting?
Well, no.
Been to Miami? Are you close to your dad or mom?
And I'm in no
He was in bad looking.
It's only 11 o'clock. It's early as hell. I might as well get drunk. Can't you tell?
Like that. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they had to find their own way of entertainment.
Yeah, it smells like burnt weed and
Happy Mardi Gras for the threes of y'all. For the threes of y'all. Y'all better get a blue clue around this bitch.
spray some rain.
Judy and her phrases.
The roaches is coming. The roaches is coming.
Judy, put your damn purse down unless you got some condoms in there.
Give me yours. I know. I feel you, Mother Nature.
Oh, here goes Judy talking to plants.
No. Stupid bitch. You want to mess with me?
You touched my voodoo doll, so now I'm gonna take your skull and toss it into the lake. I got the voodoo for you, bitch. Don't
You always
you
make an
like
excuse.
this? It's because
You always make an
I
excuse.
see what's going on.
And I'm oh, bitch, obviously you don't. The light is red, bitch.
When I was
That was very
Ooh.
bitch. Touch me. Bitch, I wish you would touch me, bitch.
Big old galloping ass bitch.
Shelly takes everything so serious. It's not like I'm calling him a like whatever. Even if I am, like I'm not calling you a like people call me a terrorist. My dad to me Ron. Like what the hell? I don't care. I'm like that's funny.
Tiara G.
Like, G, don't call me G. Like,
G, I want to get a tattoo too, though.
Don't call me G.
And it was G.
don't. Please don't call me G.
No, not G. Tiara.
Uh,
I really almost lost my religion last night. Seriously? I don't know why.
here comes the dramatics.
That's not only childish, that's a criminal defense.
Bitches want to play
That's
games.
homicide. No, that's called attempted homicide.
Judy just putting words together.
Friends, he took me to the skate bar. This lesbian was like, oh, you want to dance with me? I was like, get away. It was like the most non-lipstick person you could ever imagine.
So she was butch.
I don't know what it is, but she scared the out of me.
No one went through the back part.
The back of what?
Do you see?
Okay, relax.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Might be like the Antichrist. Let me hear her.
RuPaul looking bitch.
Look at you, bitch. You look like a hermaphrodite, bitch.
This bitch. You know what? She's just whack. Shelly once again brings her big Humpty Dumpty looking ass out of the woodwork. Shelly.
Ooh. Shelly, you deserve that. I was so proud of Judy at that moment. I was so proud of her.
Shut the up. I whooped your ass last night. I'll do it again.
I love it. Thank you. It'll go with everything else that I've accomplished. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What else have you accomplished?
Everything. I don't know. What else have you accomplished? I don't trust any dude that puts gel products in their hair. I'm not scared of you, man. Knock your little up in my face.
Do me a favor, stay away from the big picture, okay? Thanks.
I will, but the dicks won't.
The are in your mouth, where they like to stay.
Are you hungry?
What? What kind of comebacks are these?
Priscilla, come outside. It's morning time. I served you
You breakfast in bed.
Whipping it.
Hey, boo, you talking to me? Whipping it.
Ma'am, stand up.
That is so hilarious. Could y'all imagine if Angie was able to pull like the handcuffs in front of her? Like what would have actually happened? Like
Don't have the qualifications.
that would have been hilarious.
You know, a serious relationship. I just like dreads. You could put them on the wall and I'd be like, oh, I love those dreads. I like dreads.
It's a bird.
What?
It's
Where?
a bird in here.
Where?
Girl, it almost bit me.
A bird.
Yes.
Come here, bird.
Yeah, because that's really what he's going to I'm too.
Stupid ass bitch.
Shut the up, you wanna be? Like, you bet wanna be black, bitch. That's
Black bitch. I'm good. I'm Persian. With me. Wanna be black bitch? My ass is bigger than your ass. Come on, let's compare. Let's compare asses. My ass is bigger.
This is a family and you ain't a part of it. I'm the only child.
bitch, y'all think this is a Brady Bunch? It's a bad girl club, bitch.
What? They gonna knock my picture over like a real jerk off scumbag lowlife loser?
Y'all know what? Put that back up.
There you go. Just tear him up. Why? Just.
Who did you say was?
Next time I get in touch, I'm swinging. I don't give a. You want to swing over eggs? Come on now.
You don't need a straight jacket, bitch. Get loose.
Oh, Judy.
Here's Shelly.
That was an intense fight. That was definitely an intense fight.
She scared the
Top 10.
she snuck through. No, I'm not even kidding. I saw a ghost when she did that.
What? No, I'm not a weak ass. I'm a classy bitch. I have so much more class than this. Like, I'm a classy girl.
Take a shot every time Tasha says class, classy throughout the whole season.
I like kind of move my butt and hips when I throw the ball because I never know who's behind me.
Drink your water.
I'm okay.
Just one swallow, please.
I'm good, thank you. I don't do this. I mean, I feel like I'm in some like devil worshipping museum, and I don't want to be there.
Because mother,
Then Tasha, go home.
Sierra, go to sleep. She's asleep.
I'm asleep.
Okay.
Is that decides he wants me to try you? Try you what? Were you a pinball machine?
Grab over there, bitch. I almost got on me. I'm over here thinking I'm on Baywatch.
Tara's so cute.
Please don't make me slang your little ass somewhere.
Mm-mm.
Bitch, did you just try and scratch me,
Period. This was such a satisfying moment.
I want to get your ass arrested, you stupid bitch.
I'm getting your ass arrested, bitch. You in a bad girl's house. What the you thought this was?
That's not a police report, sir.
And the thing is, Tasha's the one who assaulted her first.
I know, and I need an official police report. Like, it's not a joke because I will have my parents out here with like a SWAT team. I'm not even playing.
Now you're really getting your
So extra. Oop.
You stay the away from me, cause I will beat your ass right now too. Cheyenne, the way she laughs, it's like this horrible, like high-pitched laugh. Bitch, why are you laughing like that? It's annoying, like you need to stop. I heard y'all scream about towels. I was like,
Oop. Oop. When Tiara literally dropped Judy at the club, that was so hilarious.
and keep it up, cause that's not cute. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that wolf monkey.
I go outside and there all three of them are. Charlie's weak ass angels.
Take it. I don't care. Do you not realize that's the now? No, bitch. I don't think you do.
God, Shelly was so annoying.
Yeah.
Cool.
Groovy.
That's even cooler, man. You have magic tricks and everything.
Stupid ass biatch. Bitch.
She's leaving.
Duh.
Shut the up.
You hurry the up.
Bitch, you got talk. Done this, bitch. What? You're done this, bitch.
I got one in your ass. You're from the hood, bitch.
You work at a pizza shop. Who gonna be bitch?
I know where
Who
you
gonna be
live.
bitch? Bitch,
Stupid slut.
you work at a pizza
on. I have my mirror, I have my purse, I'm ready to go, and me and Miss Voodoo have a vodka on the first plane to cracking this.
Aww. That was a good video. So yeah, that was BGC7 funniest moments. Just so real quick, just giving y'all a little bit of my opinion about the season. Again, like I said in the beginning, season 7 is my most favorite season of all time. I think that when it comes to season 7, it gives so many elements like compared to different seasons in my opinion, where it's like every character on BGC 7 played their role. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no one in the background, like they didn't contribute to doing nothing. You know, everyone played a part. Even the people that I disliked on this season, like they still played a part. They contributed to, you know, the excitement and the plot of this season, you know. And so that's why I enjoy it. Like my favorites were definitely my top one for sure is Tiara. She was my most top favorite of this season. It was hilarious. She was like just so much energy with her, and so I just loved watching her. So she was my favorite. My second favorite was definitely Nastasia. I enjoy Nastasia. She is also hilarious, but also a powerhouse. You know, I do think that a lot of the women in the house were intimidated by Nastasia, but I really enjoyed her presence on here. My third favorite, and I know some people are going to think like, what, really? Like that was your third favorite? But honestly, it was Angie. I think Angie was definitely my third favorite. Some of y'all might be thinking, why isn't Judy like your top 3, or why isn't Judy like, you know, before Angie? And I think, mind you, when I was younger, when I watched this, I was very young when I watched the BGC 7. So my favorite during that time was Judy. You know, she was my number 1 favorite. But as I kept rewatching it, as I got older and older, I started realizing that there were certain things about Judy that I'm like, no wonder certain things happened, because Judy, you will say certain things in that house and trigger people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that can be a whole discussion for another time about like, you know, going over like the specifics and everything like that. But I think Angie is just hilarious as well. I was not a fan of her going on to the other side, but at the end of the day, you know, I still was able to enjoy her moments when she was, especially with Tiara and Nastasia. Like those were my favorite moments, you know, with them. And then of course I like Judy. I still liked her on that season. There were many moments that she brought a lot of humor onto this show, which made it so much more fun watching it. And also being able to see her develop from the first episode all the way through to the very last episode. I think we see some growth when it came to her, even though I have my own opinions about her, especially watching her on like other shows and reality TV and stuff. And also the things she has done on social media platforms. But other than that, I think like my least favorite for this season was definitely, I think it has to be between, actually my least favorite would have to be Tasha. The reason why I would say Tasha is because she's a very pretty girl. I mean woman, I don't like using girl to refer to women, but she's a pretty woman. But the problem is that it's just her. I like that she is able to share her opinion. She has that like, you know, she has that like dominance with her. You know, she can be assertive, you know, and that's what I give respect to Tasha about. But there's certain things where I'm just like, oh girl, you're a bit ignorant, especially when it comes to like Black women, and also when it comes to her own culture herself. Like I feel like there's some kind of like self-hate in that. Well, especially when she was like saying, you know, when people call me a terrorist, I find that funny. And it's like, girl, that's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally a stereotype for your people. Like that's not cool. You know, it's like I would not like people to call me a certain thing if they don't pertain to that group themselves as me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's not something that I respect when it comes to Tasha, especially certain things like during that time, like she would have been completely canceled nowadays, especially some of the comments she has made. The next person I think would be Shelly. I think she was the second least liked for me only because there were likable moments when it came to Shelly for sure. I think she seemed like a very sweet woman watching this, but there was definitely times where I'm just like, girl, the reason why you keep picking on Judy is because Judy is also like not the strongest of the bunch, because you wouldn't see her acting like this with Tiara, you wouldn't see her acting like this with Angie or Nastasia. It's always Judy, and it's like, just leave her alone, you know what I'm saying? So it's like something about Shelly, like, of course I really enjoyed her times, especially when she was like hanging out with Nastasia during that time when they were like in the new and what was it, Mardi Gras or something like that, when they were celebrating. She definitely had some moments that I liked when it came to her. Actually, I'm gonna put Priscilla right before Shelly, only because Priscilla, like, I don't like, when I think about Priscilla, it's more of like, yeah, she gave us like that OMG moments, and like when it came to her and Judy and things like that. But like, I don't know, I felt like she was more of Tasha's like shadow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept feeling like that was her, and I felt like the only times that I saw like something about her come out was when she was, you know, getting in altercations with Judy. That was the only time that I can remember, unless y'all can think of other times yourselves, where she actually was able to show her, you know, more of her humorous side. Like yes, there was like little corny moments when it came to her, but I just felt like it was more of like shadow moments of with Tasha, you know, just like agreeing with Tasha and all these other things, and not being like, you know what, Tasha, like, I like this dude, I'm going to continue seeing him, I don't care what you think, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Cheyenne, I'm going to give, I don't, something about Cheyenne, and this is the thing, where I live, it's really predominantly like white people where I live, and Cheyenne is the type of people that I'm surrounded with. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally like hippie and like peace and love, but at the same time, it's like you like, at the same time, you don't recognize the ignorance and the things that you say. Like, for instance, like, I don't want to go to another black club and stuff, and it was just like, girl, what, do you hear what you say? Like, again, it's like that whole like, you know, peace and love, and I love all people, but yet you're still ignorant when it comes to race, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like I'm surrounded by that. So it's like, Cheyenne was just like eye roll when watching her sometimes, because I'm like, oh god, I'm surrounded by those type of people where I live. But hey, at the end of the day, I think BGC 7 is an amazing season. Again, I think it brought all the elements. It didn't have the best reunion, I think, but at the same time, it just had a great season. You know, I think it just had great elements. Everyone played a storyline. There was also very like true moments, like reality stuff that were happening, where it was like, you know, the don't ask, don't tell policy during that time when, you know, LGBTQ plus people were not allowed to say that they were gay or lesbian in the military. Or they also showed about like the protests against about from people who were against the LGBTQ plus. They also talked a little bit about or they also did like a charity for like animal shelters. And then I think there was another, race was also a topic on this season. So it just brought so many elements, like just not just drama in the house, but like different parts, you know, that I feel like a lot of these shows nowadays, like they miss that out. You know, it's like, this is supposed to be reality TV. Bring things into this, in this show that is reality. You know what I'm saying? What are things that are happening in our society? What are things that are going on that people can be more aware about? And that's what BGC 7 brought. You know, it's top favorite. I enjoy it. I rewatched this so many times. I think the last time I rewatched it was maybe like 2 years ago. But there's always so many funny moments, and anytime that I watch clips or anything of it, it just makes me want to rewatch again. But I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time, my little beans. Peace.